Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, in the previous videos we have seen what is page object model design, what are the different types of components of framework, how to read and write into the Excel, how to log the file. So you can go through my playlist to view all the videos. So today we will see how to create a proper HTML reports. So we will be using the ExtentReports. So let's see what are ExtentReports. So ExtentReports, guys, is basically an open source reporting library, and it is used for test automation, and it can easily be integrated with major testing framework like JUnit, NUnit, TestNG. So like we are commonly using TestNG, and these reports are basically HTML document and that are very helpful to analyze and very easy to depict the result as pie charts. So they allow the generation of custom logs, snapshot and other customized detail. So it also helps like in proper representation of your test execution status. So like it is commonly used. So using ExtentReports in Selenium, so we have to basically the two major frequently used classes are ExtentReport.class and ExtentTest class. So to use the ExtentReports, so we have to create an object and we have to pass the path of the file where we have to create our automation results, and ExtentTest is basically used to start the test, and we have to give the test name, for example login functionality, shopping cart functionality, or whatever functionality we have to use, we have to provide the test name here. And the ExtentReport class generates HTML reports based on the path specified by the tester, and based on the boolean flag, the existing report has to be overwritten to a new report. So every time you basically every time you execute your test cases, so every time a new report will be generated. So both the classes can be used with the following built-in method. So these are the methods: start, test, and test, log, flush, which we can use. Now let's see how to implement this in our framework. So to use in your framework, if you are using maven project, so you have to use the dependencies or event stack, ExtentReports, and the version, and you can download this dependency and you can just provide in your dependency stack, and automatically it will be very easy to use in your framework. So now let's see how to configure in your project. So basically you have to I have created a reporting config class. So here we have to instantiate the ExtentReports, and we have to get the instance. So to get the instance, basically you have to provide in which path basically your ExtentReport will be there. So I have provided this path. So if we see we have extend.html. so this path I have to basically, I am using this reports folder, so I'll provide this path, and here whatever reports will be generated, it will be with the name extend.html and will be placed here when you run your test cases. So the next method is create instance. So in the first you have like created your location, and now you have to pass this into your create instance. So what here we are using extend HTML reporter. So it is basically used to create the HTML report. So here we have methods like set test view chart location, set test visibility on open, set theme. So you can provide the document title, file name, you can set the report name. For example, I want to set the automation report, and like you can use any name. Then you have to create the object of the ExtentReports class, and then you have to use the method attach report. So this will basically attach your HTML report, and then it will basically return your extent. Now to use this, as we have discussed, the test base class is the base of every test class. So you have to basically basically create the instance of the two which we have discussed, ExtentReports and ExtentTest. So in the ExtentTest, basically you have to initialize all the things in your test base class. So here in my reporting config class, here I have created the method get instance. So I have to use this method to get instance, and we are also using the test ng annotations like before suit, before test. So before starting any of your test method, so we will have to do this configuration. So in the before test, what we will do is like we will give the path of the screenshots where we have put. So the screenshots path we have in the source main resource screenshot. So if we go above, so this is the source main Java and this is the source main resource. So basically you have to provide yours all the screenshots here. Now coming to we have also like setup driver here, and then we have to use this extent. So to create the test, we basically have to use the create test method, and then this is the get class name and get simple name. So we have to pass this as a parameter. Now we have initialized our ExtentReport in our test base class. Now to use this in our page class. So this is the page object model design of our login page. So if we see here, we have initialized the driver also. We have like our logger which we have discussed in previous video, and then we are using page factory. So basically we have to initialize this in every class. So we have to take this log test ExtentReport, and we have to pass the name like what we have to use for our what actions we are performing. That will be basically logged, and that will come in your ExtentReport. So for example, I have created a constructor of login page, and I want to basically navigate on a screen. Then I want to basically login page object created. So I have to present this in report. So whatever I have to do, so I have to use this method. And so coming next in the next method, for example, enter email address. So here also I will use this log ExtentReport, and I can just simply pass like what action I am performing, entering email address, and what email address I have to pass. So that will be basically we will provide in your test login test class. So this will be executed in your test suites. And if you see your ExtentReport, so see we have provided a automation report. If we see here in your reporting configuration, so I have provided the report name as automation report. So if you see the report name, the automation report, here it is coming. So login test, I have provided the test name, and if you see in your login page, so for example I have executed this login test. So if I see in the login page, so what I am logging in the ExtentReport is like entering email address, entering password, login page object created. So for the object creation, we are using this constructor login page, and we are passing the reference of driver. So when it is created, it will simply log this in your report, login page created. So if we see our automation report, here all the information is there. See, login page created, entering email address, entering password. So like this this beautiful HTML report will be published, and this is very easy to analyze, like how many test case pass, how many failed. So as of now, like only one test case was there, login test, and it is passed. So this was all about the reports using ExtentReport. So guys, if you like the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. We will meet in the next session. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.